advice on ethics. We live in a open prison, but still there are some places in London, especially in our West Ends, where they haven't installed a CCTV yet. So don't exploit them, enhance them, enrich them, own them. But when people like do the bad stuff on that places, actually what they are doing is they are inviting the authorities to regulate those places as well and take away a little bit freedom which we have. I want you to draw attention on this beer can. It's a very nice place where we come. We talk a lot in these. We come here and talk about our lives because it's a warm place where you can just talk like this. Like, what's that Hyde Park corner, speaking zone or whatever? Cider, K cider. It's 8.4% of alcohol in that beer. Come on, bro. It's too much. You're peeing here and this is... Don't take that place. Don't make that place swans. Okay? And don't do this type of things. They just have to do one thing. They will install one camera here. And once they will install that camera, it will be over for everybody. Not for you, for us as well. Instead of enhancing, then we should protect our good side, our good character side, that we should keep it clean, keep it nicely. There should be no crime recorded in that spot. So they might relax the CCTV things on us. Nobody has, there must be somebody who's looking at us all the time. We should have a freedom of speech, like saying whatever we like to say. So please, whoever does this thing, if they know, they have a courtesy, own it. Society needs to be owned. So, very bad. Okay? And Dr. Shah is saying this thing, if I find you guys, whoever did this thing, you're gonna see a dark side of moon. Alright? Keep that thing in mind as well, because there is no CCTV. When you can abuse it, I can do the same thing.
Guys, it's a great privilege to come on Dr. Shah's channel. This is obviously Dr. Shah's Thoughts, and he's given me the honor, he's given me the mic today, and he wanted to actually be behind the scenes himself. So I thought, why not? So yeah, Dr. Shah's given his third webisode, and he's giving his thoughts on abusing authorities and people basically in the authoritarian positions overlooking us and basically putting reinforcements with the money used, so such as CCTV security. And this is making obviously our lives harder as well as your lives. I mean, we have individuals such as these people. Can we get a shot of this one more time? Are we able to get a shot? Any possibility? Dr. Shah can do this. He can. He used to have a 500D, yeah. So don't try to act like a newbie. You're not a newbie, yeah. You did have a camera at one stage, but he sold it because, you know. Anyways, this, for example, has 8.4% alcohol. Yes, I'm just going to repeat what Dr. Shah said because obviously the doctor knows better and the student doesn't. So yeah. Anyways, 8.4%, really bad, regardless of whether it says refreshing on the bottom. Yeah, what's the purpose? What's the reason behind the guys drinking this alcohol? What do you think the reason is? Nobody knows. We all make judgments, yeah? It's very easy to conjure a judgment up, but to understand someone before getting angry is difficult. Yes, of course, it happens to me, happens to you, happens to Dr. Shah. Yeah, it's difficult. So it's important to speak to people. Once you start speaking to people, you either learn to love them, or you either learn to embrace them, or you either hate them. Yeah, there's three ways of looking at it. That's from my opinion. There could be a fourth one, I'm not sure. So don't be ignorant to this, you know. The guy could have a nice heart. The guy could have been in a really good position. He could have been in a better position than you. Something happened to him. We don't know what happened to him. So,
what in general you will think about the situation of this area?
Well, this area is, Hayes obviously was an industrial area in the 1990s. I'm gonna put on the Atif Shah persona here now and talk about history for a little bit. I actually was on Wikipedia the other day talking about it because I remember you telling me that you were interested in the history of Hayes as well. So yeah, the history of Hayes, it was actually a bricklaying industry back in the days in the 1930s. And now it's, I'm just going to cut it short. I'm not going to talk about every single year over the process. But now it's just a fully developed area. I mean, house prices are extremely expensive in this area. Before, they must have been around £8,000. Yeah? 20 years ago in the 1990s, 60 grand, 50 grand.
Even 10 years ago, there was a petrol station and it was very empty. The haze when we moved in.
That's it. The government bought the local petrol station at the Grapes in Hayes, and now they've built that into a block of flats. Look at Sainsbury's, for example, 3-story car park in Sainsbury's. This car park was only an addition to Sainsbury's itself in the last 3 years? Yeah, 3 years. Before it was just Sainsbury's itself. So the area is coming very developed well. Everything is becoming competitive. So like I said, I just want to round it up and hand it over to the man himself. Talk to people, understand them.
Okay, what do you think about the schools? They are developing the area. There are more houses here. What do you think about the schools? They didn't add any school in it. Still the old lady part of the school is the main source.
Actually, I went past my old school. I left school 10 years ago. Is it 10 years? Yeah, it's 10 years. It's been 10 years. And I went past it a year back. It's been actually, they've actually constructed it and have put an upgrade into the construction of it. So it looks decent. People are throwing money into the schools, which is good. However, on the downside, I don't want to get too political, but libraries are being closed down. In the last couple of years, everybody knows in the Gazette papers and everything, the libraries have been closed down. This is terrible. They want this community to fix up, but they're totally contradicting it by, yeah, I don't need to explain. It's just stupid. So I'm going to hand it back over to Dr. Shah. Thank you for having me on your show.